Back to some weather-related news for you now. Roads have been reopened in southern KwaZulu-Natal after traffic was halted along several routes due to heavy snowfall. There's also been widespread wind damage in places like Kokstad and others in the province. Roofs, for example, being ripped off from homes and schools, while trees are uprooted and power lines cut. Currently, there are no known fatalities in KZN, but 7 people have been injured. Watching the story is SABC News reporter Mlondi Radebe, who joins us now live from the province. And Mlondi, help us locate where exactly you are. We can see some of the damage caused by the adverse weather conditions there behind you.
Thank you very much, Ayanda. We are here in Rock's Drift in Moy River, between Greytown and Moy River. The residents here, they've been badly affected by this wind that is been continuing in the province of KwaZulu-Natal since yesterday. But I'll just speak to the residents here who lost their house in this yard. Sibonga kakhulu. Kafushane sicela sipha amagama khona sibonga.
uJulia cabanga ngqulunga.
Mama Ngulunga, kafushane mhlawumbe ngasusichazele kwenzakaleni ngesikhathi kunomoya izolo la ekhaya.
Emini yasekuseni ngithe ngisendlini, mangithi ngivula ngewindi ngabona umoya omkhulu, mangithi ngiyaphuma ngizama umemeza ingane elala la endlini le eyiflat. Ngabona kuqhamuka ishingishane, ngabona ngathi kuphakama uthayela kakhulu, ngamemeza ingane, ngaphumela eminyango, mangithi abaphume bebaleka kade ngentahla ingane isiphumile ngomunye umnyango ngale kwakuzumba ukuthayela. Ngithe ngisathi ngithi ngiyaqalaza nakulezi ezinye izindlu ngoba ezinye ingane belele khona, ngabona kuzumbuka izindlu lezi zotshani. Kunomoya omkhulu la ngilele khona nje bese ngibona ngabuyela endlini ngabona nakhona indlu ifuna ukuphakama nakuleli ngilele kuyona. Kavela ngewindi yangabe sakwazi ukuphuma nje ke ngani okwesaba ke manje uphumela phandle.
So kodwa ngamanye amazwi akukho umuntu othe walimala la ekhaya.
Hayi umfana lo cishe walimala yena kodwa ukwazile ukuphuma ngoba uthi naye uthe ebona nje ngentuli wasesephumela eminyango wabona sekuvulekile njengabe sanomnyango thungaphi kodwa ngenhlanhla kwakwazi ukuphuma nomnyango vele kusuvulekile umoya ove washaya izivalo nje kwangena umoya ngaphakathi kuze kuzumbuka indlu.
So mhlawumbe mangabe usizo seniqala ukulithola mhlawumbe lapha endaweni kakhulukazi njengoba usho ukuthi kulahleke uphahla lwendlu lena ebekade ilala izingane zakho.
Alukho nje usizo sisatholile siqala nje kubona nje bafika nina nje manje. Abekhaba yasebe bafika.
No, sibonga kakhulu ngesikhathi sakho.
Yebo siyabonga.
There was Mam Ngulunga telling us about her house that yesterday as they were in the yard, they heavy winds blew off or ripped off the roof of the house that was basically staying her children, and she was trying by all means to call others, because even in other rondavels in the yard that was also the similar situation. The wind was blowing so fast and they had a problem with those rondavels as well. But I'll just Senzelwe Mzila from the Department of Cooperative Governance in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. Senzelwe, thank you very much for your time. Briefly, can you just update us in relation to these incidents in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, if there are any roads closed or the roads have been opened?
Good morning to you, Mlondi, and good morning to the SABC viewers. Mlondi, we can indicate that across the province, our disaster management teams are on the ground doing assessments. A large number of communities have been affected. The strong winds yesterday did most of the damage. So we've got large-scale damage to several houses within the Ogu district. Damage took place there. Where we are right now, under the Umkongondlovu district, a lot of damage has taken place, but our teams are on the ground. In terms of the roads, we can indicate that yesterday in the afternoon to the evening, a number of major routes were opened. The N2 between Kokstad and Port Shepstone, the R617 as well. Motorists though are urged along the R617 to continue to be cautious, as that road is still slippery.
So, Sensor, the other issue is about the schools in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. How many schools, if we know that, how many schools have been affected?
So far, our teams are still doing assessments. The numbers are coming in, but we know that there's a school just within Ward 6 in Umsunduzi, in an area called Taylor's, where the whole roof of the school was moved by the strong winds. Also, we know that also in Harding as well, a number of schools have been affected as well, in other parts of Mkhanyakude as well. So these reports are still coming in right now. The MEC for Kokstad has urged parents to continue to ensure that our pupils utilize routes that are safe, and also the MEC is working closely with all other departments within the province to ensure that we get all the reports in terms of the damage that has taken place. This includes as well the agricultural sector. This includes as well other sides of the economy, so that the department will then be able to collate a comprehensive report, which will then give us a way forward in terms of other interventions that are going to be needed.
Overnight, Senzelwe, is there any other new information that have surfaced in relation to the damages in the province of KwaZulu-Natal? Because yesterday we were briefed that the most basically the most area that was affected, it was on the south coast. Is the situation still the same, or because of the disaster management team are still capturing the numbers?
Well, we've got about 6 districts that have been affected, Mlondi. The Ugu district is one of the most affected, but also within the Utugela district, we've got communities that have been affected. Here in Mkongundlovu, we've got a number of communities that have been affected. But these reports are coming in, Mlondi. The MEC has called for communities to be patient at this time, as our teams on the ground are stretched. We're working together with our social partners to ensure that we roll out relief where it is needed.
Is there any community hall that has been opened to shelter those that were left without shelter last night?
Yes, Mlondi, when the MEC for Kokstad, Reverend Lasise Buthelezi, did a media briefing just 2-3 days ago, just to update on the interventions that we've pre-planned following the weather warning that we received from the weather service. We had plans in place to ensure that community halls are availed. We are liaising with our mayors, we are liaising with our ward councillors to ensure that where the need has arisen, for example, within Harding, we've got about 300 people who have been left destitute as a result. So we've got our teams there that are working with the local leadership to ensure that communities within that specific area are housed appropriately, and that relief then can be coordinated through working with line function departments such as SASA, such as Home Affairs, and other departments, and also social partners, to ensure that we continue to provide hot meals to these families up until they are able then to rebuild their lives again.
Thank you very much, Cesar, for your time.
Thank you so much.
And that was Senzelwe Mzila from the Department of Cooperative Governance in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, briefing us in relation, or updating us in relation to the weather that is continuing in the province to wreak havoc, especially in the Ugu district municipality that include Port Shepstone, Harding, and those areas that are surrounding that part. But not only in the Ugu district, but also in Umgungundlovu, Pietermaritzburg, that will be Pietermaritzburg, Moy River, Uthukela, Ulundi, and Newcastle, as well as in Duba in the northern parts of the province. Back to you in studio.
Mlondi Radebe is reporting live there from an area called Rocky Drift in KwaZulu-Natal. For now, thanks very much indeed.